Now, we looked at a lot of different characteristics, and the largest driver of advocacy was product features or experience. Interestingly, the least kind of important driver, or the least active driver in this particular case, was ads, which is surprising. And there are a lot of studies out there, and we're all used to, in the US at least, of kind of Super Bowl effect of advertisements that drive a lot of discussion in the online space. But it turns out that actual features, over and above all of these others, were the most important. So if you look at advocacy drivers by country in this particular case, you can certainly see in China, for instance, exactly what you see in all of the other countries, which is that features far surpass all of the other drivers. But what you also find out is that there are other complementary things that people are talking about. And it just so happens that in China, another kind of area that they over-index for is ads of all the countries. And that makes sense, too, when you think about what's going on in China right now. And there's a definite appreciation for the image of brands and the status that they bring. Those of you who've been there or from there, you can corroborate or refute this if you'd like. But it doesn't surprise me. And we also found that in other countries, there were other complementary kind of qualities out there. Brazil, for instance, there's a great kind of concern about cost, and we'll come to that in a minute. So ultimately, what this all leads to is that there is this kind of rather large social advocacy gap. We looked at all of the mentions, all of the social data that we saw on there, and only a small percentage was in that passionate advocacy camp overall. And that's kind of startling, especially when you think about how much money and energy brands are spending nowadays amping up their content marketing across Facebook, Twitter, and other platforms out there, yet still not activating the most passionate people